I'm Camille Davidson, and I am the dean. I joined SIU Law in 2020 in the height of COVID, and I am so giddy tonight. I walked down yesterday to see the wall, and I'm so excited, and I'm so excited to see this amazing, amazing crowd of people. I want to thank President Mahoney and Chancellor Lane and Judge Gilbert and Judges Rosenstengel and Murphy, and all of you who are here today for supporting us, for supporting me, for supporting the law school. When I arrived here, one of the first things that I heard about was the number of judges that we had. At the time, I think it was 145, 150. To date, I think it's 166 was the number that I was given. And next year, as we celebrate our 50th anniversary, I thought, what better way to kick off Dean Lazar's legacy than to honor our alumni who are indeed serving the public interest and the public good as members of the judiciary. So we're celebrating all 166 past and present alumni judges of SIU Law. Please join me in a moment of silence to remember two judges who passed away this year. Judge Ramon Escapa, who I believe his wife is with us this evening, Michelle, and Judge James Wexton. And we're so glad to have you with us tonight, and we honor both Judge Escapa and Judge Wexton tonight. I did want you all to also know that we are raising funds in honor of Judge Escapa, and the crowdsourcing is open and available. The first $5,000 will go towards a bench in his honor that will be here at the law school, and anything above that will go for our Veterans Clinic because he served 2 tours of duty. I want to thank all of the people who made this happen tonight. They allow me to dream and make things happen, and it's so exciting. I want to thank Assistant Dean Judy Ray. She's the Assistant Dean for Administration. Woohoo! External Relations Director Carly Holtkamp. Judges are hard people to find because you're not supposed to be found. So we've searched high and low for emails, addresses, phone numbers. We know we've missed a few. We know this is a work in progress. Please shoot Carly an email with names and phone numbers and emails so that we can make sure that we keep our work in progress up to date. It has definitely been a journey. I also want to thank all of the students who have worked on this, and I want to name them. I think they're all here. Colby Hartland, who's an undergraduate student. Antonio Ha, who is our SBA Vice President. Courtney Ragland, who's a third year. Courtney Giedel, who's also a third year. And Gloria Lewis, who is a 2L and also an SBA Executive Officer. I also want to thank inaugural class member Gail Pyatt for sponsoring the 50th anniversary of the School of Law. So this is the beginning of our celebration of the 50th year. We will culminate with a gala in the spring of 2024. Some people have asked why 24 and not 23. We did not want to conflict with homecoming in the fall of 23, and also our ABA site visit for accreditation is the fall of 23. So we have to work hard before we play hard, but that's okay. So the 50th anniversary initiatives are located on the table tents, and you will see a QR code, I believe, that you can scan if you're so inclined to donate tonight. I did want to share with you the 3 priorities that we have as we move into the 50th anniversary, and those priorities are bar passage, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and facilities and technology. I really want to highlight bar passage because when we enroll a student, we believe that they have what it takes to join us in the profession. And in order to do that, they of course must pass the bar exam. In 2021, we entered into a partnership with Barbary so that all of our students have that resource when they graduate, and that is great, but it's not enough. We encourage our graduates to focus only on the bar exam after they graduate, and many of our students have families and other obligations and work during law school, and we found that those students are attempting to work nights while studying for the bar exam during the day. And because of these burdens, many students who should pass the bar exam on the first try are not successful. And so we'd like to provide stipends. We have two funds, the Schmitz Fund and the Enyart Fund, that provides money to students so that they can pay bills along the way. We also want to be able to provide them when they're studying meals so that they don't have to worry about how they're going to pay for those things. We'd like to be able to pay for some hotel rooms when they go to Chicago to sit for the bar exam. We know gas prices are expensive and so are hotel rooms, so we'd like to be able to subsidize some of those expenses. And so any donations to the bar passage funds will cover those situations, as well as any supplemental materials and tutors, especially for our retakers. With respect to DEI, we want to make sure, as Judge Rosenstengel stated, that we have a pipeline of students who look like the community that they serve. Diversity of age, race, national origin, religion, ability, gender, and sexual orientation. Last summer, we hosted an inaugural pipeline program for rising college juniors and seniors, and we'd like to expand that. We'd also like to take a step back, though, and begin to help our high school students and elementary school students in the region know and understand what it is that we do as attorneys. Many of them only know law and order, prosecutor or defense attorney, and we want to share with them all of the amazing things that attorneys do. We love an endowed professorship to focus on some of these important issues along with cultural competency. You cannot teach a person to be from somewhere, but we can train people in our region to serve our community. And finally, facilities and technology. This building was built in the early 80s. The bones are good, as you can see this evening, but we do need a facelift. We've done some technology upgrades, and we're in the midst of some classroom upgrades, as you may have seen as you walked down the hallway. We'd love to name the auditorium and bring it up to 21st century standards. We'd love to name the courtroom and renovate it so that we can have hybrid and high-flex capabilities. We would love to remodel a classroom as a second courtroom and have technology for podcasting. Our kitchen needs updating, and while our backyard is beautiful, we'd love to see an outdoor entertaining space. And we have a new program in Belleville at the old Lindenwood campus. We'd love the technology to have classes in both locations. We need something a little more sophisticated than Zoom. Our clinics serve the 16 southernmost counties in the region, and our faculty and students are traveling those distances. And if we're able to provide services and technology for them to cut down on their time and energy, they're better able to serve our community. So any donations to our 50th anniversary fund will go to these initiatives. Lastly, I want to invite you all Saturday from 11 to 2 to tailgate with us as we win the homecoming game against Western. We will tailgate on Saluki Row, south of the stadium. We will have a nacho and taco bar. Bring your entire family and get ready to yell and eat and have a great time. I hope that you all enjoy the food and drinks and fellowship this evening. Brotherhood Creative is filming and taking photographs. Take pictures with your pictures. Enjoy the evening, and thank you again for being here tonight.